Gary here from Mr. G Shave, back for another Wednesday straight shave. Another new razor to the den. I've got a few razors that I haven't shown yet, but this one's a bit special. But first I'm going to go through the hardware basically, other than the razor. I'll introduce that at the end. I'm going to be using my LifeVenture Ellipse bowl from Amazon, a few pounds. Great, because this little thing here you just hold in your hand and it just makes it so easy to lather with. Talking of lathering, this is it's a new brush to the den, but I've used it once before. But last time I used it, it had a badger knot in it. This time I'm using it with a synthetic knot. It's the Boti brush, and basically the head or the knot unscrews. So that's the inside, and then you've got a threaded base, a threaded knot, and then you just screw which one you want on. So this one's the synthetic, and just as a comparison, that's the one I used last time. So there you go. Let's turn that round so you can see Boti brush. So that's the badger, and I think it's just best badger. And this one is a pure synthetic. And I'll say one thing for it: it feels very soft. It's got some backbone to it as well. So we'll see how it performs. But yeah, so that's the brush. I like that. I like the idea of having interchangeable heads. Saves you some money maybe in the long run. So, and then to the razor. Now this is quite a well-known razor. I mean, it's a smaller version of it, but it's still a Filarmonica. So if we get that in shot, that's a 4/8 Filarmonica, and if I just bring that in, you should be able to see Filarmonica there. So, is there anything on the back? Made in Spain. So, let's just show that on there. Come on. There you go, made in Spain. So, yeah, it's my first Filarmonica razor, and the blade has some writing on it. And that looks beautiful. But there you go. So it's only a 4/8, but nevertheless, it's got a John June's edge on it, so it's going to be good. I do like a bigger razor, but I sometimes like using the smaller razors just to have, a change. So that's the hardware. I'm going to get myself ready for the shave, and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back, all ready for the shave, and the brush has dropped into the lather, so it's now covered in lather. I'll just put that on the face. Right, what am I using? So, Simpsons Lime Pre-Shave Oil. So there we go, that's the pre-shave I'm going to use today. It comes in a small bottle. First and foremost, let's get some water on the face. So obviously I've had my shower, which is always recommended regarding, oh, I'll get there in the end, my words are all twisted. It's recommended that you have a shower before you shave, regardless of razor that you're using. So this is the oil. It comes with a restrictor on the top. I'm going to try, if I remember correctly, this doesn't come out very easily. So, yeah, I've just taken the restrictor off. I've put a little drop in my hand, rub it between the fingers, and straight on the face. And oh, the scent off this. Oh, very citrusy, very limey, really nice. Really, really nice. Obviously, if I'm using a lime scented pre-shave, it is pretty reasonable to assume that I'm using at least a citrus scented soap. And I didn't actually have my glasses when I picked this soap up, so I just picked it up. It's another one of the samples from let's have a look. Seaside Soap and Skincare. And this one is lavender and lemongrass. And when you smell the envelope, you can smell the citrus. So here it is. So it's the Seaside Soap and Skincare Company. If you look them up on Etsy, again, I'll drop the link below. But the scent off this is, I mean, I get more citrus than I get lavender, but lavender's there, and it's lathered up really, really well. So I'll just show you. Look at that for a lather, and it's a nice, well hydrated lather, just how I like it. Let's add a little bit more agua. And let's just paint it straight on. Oh yeah, very citrusy. And the lavender's there as well, but I get much more citrus than I get lavender. Very nice, very refreshing. And like the day outside today, it's not cold, it's fairly mild, but it's just really dark and cloudy. Normally I shave with the blind down because the way the settings I have in the camera would mean it would be really overexposed if I were to do it without the blind down. So even with an ND filter on, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it, just camera talk. But yeah, no ND filter required today, that's for sure. I actually thought about shaving with the main lights on, but that puts a yellow hue on everything. Right, so I think we're ready for the first pass. The brush is really soft. It really feels, it's almost like a cashmere knot. It really is. It's super soft and it feels really nice on the skin. But it's got backbone, which is really good. So, right, here we go. First time I'm ever using a Filarmonica razor. It's a razor that I've wanted for a long time. I'll probably end up, if I see one, I'll probably end up getting a 5/8, 6/8 or something. Probably a 6/8 if I can find one. But this is a 4/8, which means it's probably more maneuverable, but it's also, I found when I'm using 4/8, it's less forgiving. But anyway, we'll see. Right, spine down, bring it flat to the face, bring the spine out about the width of the spine. Remember, no pressure, and that feels great. Wow. Another super edge from John June. Oh, lovely. That feels great. Feels really comfortable. It's really maneuverable razor. The soap is working, it's doing its job really well. It's not got the It's not got the best slickness at this point, but it's slick. It is slick, but I tell you what, when you get to the second and third pass, if this soap is anything like the first one I tried from Seaside Soaps and Skincare, it'll be super slick. So here we go. Spine down first, bring the blade down, bring it out slightly. That feels fantastic. Oh, I thought I had. There you go, cut myself. That's what I tend to do that more often with a 4/8 than I do with a 5 or 6/8. All down to technique. It's not the razor's fault, it's my fault. Hopefully that'll stop. It only felt like a light graze, but we shall see. Great first pass. Let's just get rid of the evidence. And put on some more lather. Just get this off a minute. Oh yeah. I think this needs more water. This brush is superb. I have to say, it feels really nice. I think it's a great idea to have interchangeable knots. So that feels great. Right, second pass. Let's see if I add some more rouge. So across the grain is straight up on this side. How's your week been so far? And I know I'm looking forward to the weekend. We've got some nice weather coming, haven't we? I think I might actually take the cover off the barbecue this weekend. Who knows? I'll decide when we get closer to the weekend and the weather's a bit more certain. But yeah. Wow, that's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I think I've caught myself a couple of times, but probably put too much pressure on. I'm really putting very light pressure on now. Feels fantastic. Really nice edge on this. Wow. Concentrating a little bit. I don't want to nick myself again. I've just caught myself there. I think it was a light graze, but enough to draw a bit of rouge. Add a bit of water again. So yeah, I hope you've had a great week and you're all looking forward to the weekend. It won't be long now till Friday. Go and have your first beer of the weekend, of several. I used to do that. I used to go out every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, quite often Monday and Wednesday as well, so sometimes even Tuesdays. I think the only night I ever used to give myself off was a Thursday. That was when I was quite a bit younger. Oh, this soap is stunning. I have to say, it's the same as last time, where as you build the layers up on your face, as you use it for pass 1, pass 2, pass 3, each pass, the scent builds. It's superb. Absolutely love it. Again, I'll put the link below for this, and I'll put the link below for the Boti brush as well, so you can go and look it up. But yeah, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So this is the against the grain pass now. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. The lather's dropping off all over the place. Get rid of that straight away. I'm really enjoying this. I've got, as I say, I've got a few 4/8 razors, some of which I haven't even used yet. But the last razor that I got, the Bismarck, and this, I bought them both off John. As I did the other 4/8, I just haven't got around to using them yet. So maybe next month I'll do a month of 4/8 straights. This feels fantastic, I have to say. Wow. Right, let's have a feel around. First of all, let's just clean up this towel that I use, or face cloth. Right then. Okay, that's almost BBS. And that's pretty close as well. I mean, to be honest, I could leave it there. I'm not going to. As you know me, I always chase the pickup pass and the BBS result. I actually think this could do with a bit more water in it. This has had 12 sprays of water in it. I'm adding another 2. Loosen it up a bit. You see where I cut myself there? No problem now. So it was only a little graze. Right then, pickup time. Remember, no pressure. That's amazing. I'm trying not to open up that cut. A bit of alum. Wow. That'll do. That'll do. That's as good as I ever get it. So I'm happy with that. So I'll do my usual thing. I'll clean up and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back, all cleaned up. I tell you what, before I even put the cold on, the post-shave feel from this soap. Excellent, excellent. Really, really good. Right, here we go. I would say that's up there with the best soaps I've got. Cold water. Oh, fantastic. So I'm going to run over with the alum. I think this might sting in a few places. You can probably guess where. One out of 10 there. About the same under the jawline. Feels great. This is the side I think it's going to hurt. Yeah, right there. Where I caught it. But only in that one spot. Everywhere else is about a 1 or a 2 out of 10. Maybe, well, that whole area there I think is about a 2 out of 10. Well, here where I cut myself, that's a good 4 or 5 out of 10. A little bit, probably 3 out of 10 here, but everywhere else 1 or 2. So it feels great. Fantastic. So, right, what am I using next? I'm going to let this sit on for a minute or two. I'm going to be using a new bottle of Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. Look at that, a brand new bottle. I'm going to have to order some more. That was the last one I got in stock. So I'll just order another 3 or 4 and just put them in the cupboard. So, right then. So tell me, what's everybody's plans this weekend? What shaves have you had today? What shaves are you having or planning for this weekend? Or do you do it like I do, where you don't really plan anything? I mean, sometimes I've got to plan. You know, for instance, this weekend I have got a plan for this weekend because it's something that I really need to do. I may as well tell you, I'm going to be using the Overlander again. I know you're probably all getting sick and tired of it, but I was asked to do all sorts of different comparisons with aggressive razors. But after doing the first comparison with the Edwin Jagger 316, which I think is probably the mildest of the 3 aggressive razors I was going to compare it against, I decided it's probably more suited to be compared to an Edwin Jagger DE89. So that's what I'm going to do on Saturday. Friday I've got a new cream to the den at the request of another subscriber, and I forgot to write his name down. But I'll be using that cream on my head shave, my Friday head shave. So yeah, let's go for it then. New bottle, Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. This might sting a bit as well. Oh, 1 out of 10, everywhere. Nothing really. That's excellent. And then my Turkish All Seasons Lemon Cologne. So I don't know whether you can see that. I haven't found it on Amazon. I bought this from Amazon a few years back now. It's not available, I don't think, on Amazon. If anybody finds it anywhere, let me know, because I wouldn't mind getting another bottle of this. I do like the Duru though. Duru is a good replacement, but I don't think it's got as strong a scent as this. I prefer this, I think. And then to finish off, it's going to be Simpsons Lime Aftershave Balm, which comes in a tube like so. I'm sorry if it's overexposed. I'm getting all these zebra lines on my screen, but that's the best I can do at the moment. So here we go. Just putting a little bit like that on my fingers, rubbing it around. And that, ladies and gentlemen, oh yeah, it goes so well together. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the shave. I've got 3 new items to the den. It's the Filarmonica razor, 4/8, beautiful razor. I do find I cut myself more with 4/8 than I do with 5 or 6/8. So, you know, maybe John, if you watch this, give me some tips. I'm still learning. The other is the Seaside Soap and Skincare Company with Lavender and Lemongrass, and that was stunning. Absolutely stunning. So I'll probably be buying a tin of this. Apparently they come in tins if you buy the soap, you know, in the tubs. And then finally this Boti brush. What can I say? I love the Badger brush and this synthetic. They're both excellent brushes, so I can't recommend it more. It's a fantastic idea, really. So yeah, that's it from me. I will now see you on Friday for the head shave. Bye now.